Hang on one and two. If I could just. Okay, you know what's the bullshit thing? Is that Twitter or should I say X has to make me put in the whole title. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Come on. Come on, get back. Goddamn camera, there we go. Okay, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, South Carolina fan here, and I'm just gonna do this quick little rant because after last night's game, not easy to do one take, but after last night's game, I'm still pretty much pissed the fuck off because of the way we performed last night. It was fucking ridiculous. Pure fucking ridiculous. 31-7 against a team that's known for being shit in football. We were number 11. They weren't even ranked. And they kick our ass. Terrible performance. Terrible performance. What else can I say? There's just a lot wrong with last night's game. I mean, not only the offense that was playing like shit. Obviously, Lenore Sellers got injured, and the douchebag that injured him got ejected from the game. And my reaction to that was see ya, bye bye, get the fuck out of really be. In fact, get the fuck out of my city and go back to Nashville or whatever the fuck your hometown is and stay the fuck out of here. Obviously, the douchebag that injured him and got ejected for targeting. Yeah, if I was him, I would not step foot in Columbia, South Carolina again, because you would not believe how many fans like me he's angered. But not only our offense played terrible, our defense as well. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's all. I never trust this team's defense, and I never will. They always gotta fuck everything up. And everyone says, well, you can't expect them to make stops on him. Our defense not. Look. Vandy put up 31 points. They could have prevented those points if our defense stepped up. Getting to what I was saying, you can't expect them to stop them on every time. Look at the other good teams. Look at Ohio State. Over the years, I've seen them play ranked teams, and they've allowed them to score and I've seen them allowed their opponent to score 0 points, their defense that is, because their defense knows how to play. Oh, and speaking of which, The AP poll just got released this morning, so. Okay, hang on a second. I may do something different. I may just use the strap that I finally got, but goddamn, that thing was a pain in the ass to put together. Hopefully it don't break on me. Hold up. Strap. Okay, hang on a second. I might as well take my hat off. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. All right, I don't know if you can see me. Oh shit. Okay, I thought that was the power button at first. I don't know if you can see me, or fuck, what am I saying? I don't know if you can see the TV. Okay, I can sort of see a reflection. Okay, now see, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like this. See? Now I can do this. Okay. So as I was saying, AP poll released this morning, and what do you know? We were knocked out. We were at number 11 until last night, but now we're knocked out. We're in the receiving votes category, but yeah, that's not really surprising. Oh, and good news is they got knocked out. So let's take a look at the AP poll. Southern Cal, Notre Dame, Missouri, Auburn, Michigan. Of course, they got in. Of course, they're still in. That's no surprise. And how the fuck does Oregon drop from number 4 to number 6? But yeah, see, Ohio State. Of course, they're ranked number 1. They deserve to be ranked number 1. And speaking of which, here, let's go to right here. And let's scroll all the way down to their schedule. Of course, they had a tough game against them. But look, oh yeah, last week when we played SC State, we had a hard-ass time. Ohio State, on the other hand, played an FCS team as well, and look at the score. You know, if we were a playoff contender, then why can't we make a score like that against an FCS team? Oh yeah, what do you know? They obviously not sure if they're ranked. Let's scroll all the way back up and no, of course they're not ranked. What's the next tough team they play against? Well, maybe this team, but That's November. We're still in the middle of September. Anyway. No thank you. Oh, would you look at that? Well, actually, let's take a look at that. Yeah, I watched the last few seconds of this game, and my God, that was amazing. Thank you, Georgia Tech. And they play against Syracuse. Of course, it's going to be a home game. That's pretty much most of their schedule has to be home game. They barely go on the road. And how good is Syracuse? A decent start. Yeah, they may be playing like shit right now, but no, let's not go, yay! Let's not go like that, because they still got that toughness inside of them. They can still beat a pretty tough team. So don't get too excited now. And now let's take a look. Yeah. Let's take a look at our schedule. We obviously won that. I did a live reaction to that. I could have done a live reaction to this, but I didn't know if my family was going to be home or not. But you would not believe, even though we won, you would not believe how fucking pissed off I was, because we could have played a lot better than that. It's an FCS school. You're not supposed to play like shit, especially when you're ranked. And so we play against Vanderbilt. They're not even ranked. Their football team is known to be shit. Like, let's take a look at some history. Yeah, obviously they don't have any claim master. Why would they? Number of conference titles. Wait, when was the last time they won a 1923. Over 100 years ago. Holy shit. They're currently one of the two teams in the FBS whose conference title drought is longer than a century. The other one being Iowa State. And guess when the last time they won a conference title? That was 1912. And they could have ended that drought last season, but they lost the Big 12 title game. But yeah, 1923. Well, let's take a look at this. Wow, holy shit. Holy shit. Let's see, we didn't play in that conference. But yeah, we just had to get our ass kicked. And yeah, I know they got a good quarterback, and wow, and I could have done a live reaction to this game as well, but I didn't know if my family was going to be home or not. Of course, yeah, they got a good quarterback. And while I was watching, I was like, okay, I'm starting to hate this motherfucker. And, okay, you know, let's go back. Hang on, let's take this strap off and go back. Alright, hang on, let me take this off. Do you not know the way the defense? Yeah. Now this just popped in my mind. The way the defense performed, couldn't tackle worth or shit. Like they were just, grabbing and then releasing. They're not really like grabbing and throwing his ass to the ground. Which you can do that if you got the ball. And obviously can't really tackle. Let's say I'm the opponent's guy. I got the ball. Imaginary folk is my team. Oh, I just got tackled. No, I'm still on my feet. See? This team can't tackle worth a shit. You know? Now, what else is there for me to say? I could have made this. I could have done this last night, but I just got up. I'm trying to remember everything that I saw, but I couldn't watch the whole game. Oh yeah, offense failed to convert on fourth down, and they one of them time. I was like, if they don't convert on fourth down, I'm done. Didn't convert, and I was like, done. All right. Actually, let's go. I'm putting this back in the strap. Hold on. All right, so let's take a look at our upcoming schedule, shall we? So we go on the road against Missouri. Now I was at last year's Missouri game, and we won with how many seconds left in the game, but not a lot. I don't remember how many seconds, but we end up winning. And their range, we're not. It's going to be a tough game. Okay, so let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. They got a 5-star recruit. Whoop-de-doo. Central Arkansas, I'm pretty sure, is an FCS school. Yeah, it's an FCS school, and look at the way they did. And we couldn't even make a score like that. Kansas, obviously, is a win. Louisiana, or should I say Louisiana Lafayette, easy win. And then they got us, and they're going to kick our ass. Okay, now let's take a look at the rest of the schedule. Kentucky should be a win, or maybe it probably won't. LSU, well, they're number 3. Hang on, what are they now? Yeah, they're still number 3. They're going to kick our ass, and I know, because we play like shit. Oklahoma, they're going to kick our ass, because I have no trust in this team. Alabama will kick our ass. Ole Miss, are they ranked? Yes, they are ranked. Number 13. So they're going to kick our ass. Texas A&M, more than likely going to kick our ass. Coastal Carolina, well, they just lost pretty badly last night. Should be a win. And, okay, they may be playing like shit right now, but don't think that they're going to have like a losing season. They're not. So, okay, here's some things. Here's some last times. Last time they had a losing season, 2010. Last time they missed a bowl game, 2004. Last time they missed a bowl game because they had a losing season, 1998. So yeah, don't expect them to have a losing season. They still got that toughness inside of them. Don't expect that shit. And it's still going to be a pretty tough game when that day comes. So, but as of right now, I don't see how this fucking team can make a bowl game because of how shit we've been playing. Like, I can't even use my fucking words. How shit we've been doing. You know, it's ridiculous. Now, what else? What else is there to say? I know I could have said more and could have think more. Again, I should have done this. I should have done this last night when I had the chance. I should have done this last night when I had the chance, but my family just had to be home and start some shit. One day it'll get better. I'm not talking about this team. It'll never win a national title, but hopefully my life. Anyway, I'm done rambling on, and I'm definitely gonna put this up on YouTube, and I don't really expect to don't really get good reputation, because you know I could have said more. But anyway, if you're new to this live stream, hit that follow. If you're watching this from YouTube, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, or I don't really give a fuck. But subscribe if you want to. And follow me on Twitter, or should I say X, even though I'm not really that active on there anymore. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. This South Carolina fan, and yeah, see you later.